Oh
Happy
wow!
Friday.
Hey,
How's it
made
going?
it. Friday, yay.
It's Friday in March.
Yes, first Friday. Remember
Yeah,
that first Friday from the 90s?
Yeah.
You guys remember that?
they were in the
Doing that.
2000s too. We had them
Listen,
first Fridays.
we had a good time on First Friday. You know,
They're
Yeah.
still doing that. I just saw a flyer for that.
Might be a new
For
promotion
tonight.
group, but they used to
In this
have.
city?
In this city. I'll show it to you when we get off.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Throwback. I like
Y'all made
it.
it happen.
I like
I
it.
just feel like First Fridays now is like a real estate investment seminar, and I don't want to feel that energy.
You're like, I need you to be a little more creative.
Yeah, it just feels like people just, First Friday used to have like be on a mantle. Like First Friday was a thing in the
Mhm.
Yeah.
90s, early 2000s. Now it's like any old body, like, hey,
Say
we're going
any
to
old
meet up
body.
and talk about app development on First Fridays.
Dwight, you said it's watered down. That's what you said, Dwight. It's watered down.
Everybody using it. That's the problem.
Look
Everybody
at the
using it.
old people talking about the young people. Wow.
Do you think that that's the young people that are going to the first Friday?
I know it is.
Oh, really?
For a fact, yeah.
Oh, so unoriginal, young people. Come up with your own thing.
Often imitated, never duplicated.
Right. We
Right.
aged out at First Friday, and we're gonna blame it on the young people. That's
No,
what-
we are first Friday. Come up with
Yeah.
something for yourself.
That's
That's
what I'm
all.
saying.
This is what we do first Fridays.
There are 6 other days out the week, young folks.
For
In
real,
my house, we do
Dwight,
this.
but
Man.
Dwight, we used to do those other 6 days. It used to be first Thursday, the Wednesday
Yeah,
of the month. It used to
I
be
get it,
all of that.
but what I'm saying is, like, for me, and I think we can all agree, First Fridays was when you elevated your
Your game.
party status, right? Saturdays was for
You right.
being ratchet,
Right.
Yeah.
But
Right.
First Fridays was like, let me put on a button up a little.
Yeah,
bit,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me start partying a little early, a little happy hour into.
Right.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
wife was really into it, man.
Listen,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, take ownership of
You
it.
hear that, Roy? It was like a whole
Dwight,
thing.
hey, I'm feeling Dwight. I understand exactly what he's saying.
it was a thing. It was a
Right.
thing.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
We went to Meljo's in Virginia on Fridays. It's probably not the same thing. It's a club.
It was.
That's
it was
called
the same
dinner.
thing.
That's called happy hour.
No, it was a club. It was a whole club.
Okay.
Linda, if
That's
you
funny.
ever see me in the club at 52, that's a problem. Okay.
Look, we were looking for a venue to have something, and one of the team members was like, "Oh, you can do it at." She asked this guy. She was like, "Oh, you could do it at Top Notch." Because I heard that they hold like 200 people. I said,
Oh no!
wait a minute.
What's wrong with Top Notch?
Told you a hotel because
Top Notch is about big as my living room.
for Kendrick's birthday, I was like,
Right.
so what you're telling me is
Y'all was
these
packed up for
two
that thing.
tables right here, like from my grandma's house, is my section. These 2 tables right
Whose
here.
house? Whose
Pretty
house?
much.
Hey,
Pretty
all
much.
right.
I
Okay.
said, clearly you haven't been to Top
Okay.
Notch, and
That was
it
my
would be
first and only time. Now I
I'm not
will
trying to do
say,
a club.
yeah, it's a
no.
nice, it's a nice vibe, and black owned and all that good stuff. But just be prepared because it's about as big as your living room.
Speaking of clubs, I was just like,
Yeah.
they'll take you back unless that's what you want. But that wasn't what we were going for. We weren't going for the club. Now we're gonna jump right in it because when I tell you it's a lot to unpack this week, it is a lot to unpack this week. Maybe tomorrow we might want to do a club vibe. Chris Rock has been unleashed, and when I tell you, oh boy, has jokes for days. He has jokes for days. He is gonna be live.
Yes.
What is this about?
Yes.
Live on Netflix, telling jokes tomorrow at 10 p.m.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
What's going on?
I thought it was just me, guys.
Nope. Not
No.
you.
I mean, but since
If you
Jessica had
don't
worked
have
out the technical things.
Netflix, you better find some. Hello,
Anybody there?
It's me. I'm here.
Hello. We really had an outage when she pulled this up, right? Literally.
What happened? Yeah.
It's the ghost of Will Smith. That's
A
what it is.
technical, right? Technical outage. Hey, all I'm gonna say is that I'm curious to see what Chris Rock, what he opens it up with, because I'm curious to see if he's gonna really talk about Will, talk about this, the slap and all that other thing. So
What if
that's
he does
what
a
I want to see.
skit?
Oh,
Well,
he has to talk about it.
that's the thing. I think he has to talk about it. But if you know Chris Rock, his track record on comedy, he's an observational comic like the best of them are. And I think when he does his best, and he knows this, is when he's like talked about his own lived experience and kind of like brings folks in to it.
Mhm.
So I think everyone's expecting the Will Smith thing, and
Right.
that'll be a part of it. But if he leads with that, people that I think that would just be, kind of like waste of opportunity.
I think that's what he's gonna do, though. I think he's gonna open it with that. I think he almost.
I don't think so because you're live, right? That means people have the option to log out. So if all you're waiting for is the Will Smith
That
jokes,
moment.
if I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I know you're coming for that.
Right.
So I'm gonna give you 25, 30 minutes of like
Something else.
quality stuff
Right.
as a build-up.
Right.
Yeah, but what if he opens it up with Will Smith and gives you 25 minutes of Will and Jada?
I just think it's old. It's
Right.
like
It's
That
like
would be a little.
Look, it's not. It's old to us.
nah.
It's old to us. But I think the
Nah,
world.
it's old.
I still think the world wants to know what his point of view is and his perspective. I still think that, though. Even if he doesn't open it up with that, I still think the world wants to know.
I think he will talk about it, of course. Yes, he does need to talk about it. He does need to address it. He needs to say whatever. But
Yeah.
like, unless he leads with it, and it's something that's like it's building momentum with it for people.
He
to
can keep
stay in
circling
there,
back to it some kind of way.
for people to stay in there and keep watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he does not lead with that.
Because I feel what you're saying, Dwight. People could just be like, all right, thank you. That's enough.
I wonder what Bobby thinks.
I don't know.
Bobby's like,
Bobby got her held up.
Well, Bobby wants us to keep talking about
Bobby got her held up.
So are you saying we should all come over to your house, April?
I think that's what I think Jessica was saying, that they're gonna have a
Jessica,
party
okay.
over there. I think that's what she
Okay.
said.
I'll bring some dip or something. Yeah.
Right.
Jessica's
Like
in
it's at 10. It's at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
He's
a lot.
probably in California.
Yeah, that's around,
Ebony, her.
I don't know what happened, y'all.
I'm like 10 p.m.
I'm like,
It'll be a little late.
Ebony said, get somebody else to do it, because I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be
I don't
awake.
know.
I wanna
I have to
sleep.
bring a blanket.
Get
Look,
somebody
I
else
wanted
to
to share
sleep.
with you guys some of the jokes. You can put it right there. Some of the jokes that he said. He was like, I know everybody wants to know about Will Smith and but at the end of the day, I was Pookie. He was Muhammad Ali. He said even in animation,
Yeah.
I was the damn zebra. He was the shark.
Yeah.
Like always, he's bigger than me.
Yeah, like
The role
come
continues.
on.
You can't get out of that role.
That's funny.
What is that?
So
You've
he's
been
been on the
typecast?
circuit, like testing jokes to try to see what's gonna work and what's not, what's gonna land, how to tweak it, and everything. I'm excited about it. I think it's gonna be a nice night. If we could have, remember that fight night that we did?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
Yes.
We might want to do that again.
Ebony said she coming. She just gonna need the pillows and the blanket.
I was like, Ebony, stay home.
Ooh.
Shit, she
I'm
can't
helping
come.
her out. I'm helping her out.
You can't grab that corner on the sofa and still be there with
That
us.
corner of the sofa, that
You
little,
know the
I
corner.
love me some
Yeah, it's
Ebony,
good.
but
Wow.
Ebony needs to stay home and rest.
Some
Okay,
kind of
Ebony can come out
discrimination
and
against
60 for the
women.
week.
Right.
It has
I
nothing to do
feel
with. It
that.
has nothing to do with
I
women.
feel
It has everything to do with me protecting her. Stay home and rest. It's
I
late.
feel
That's good.
That's how they
You got a
always
whole
twist it
different day
around.
tomorrow.
protected.
Spin it.
I feel
That's fine.
excluded.
Right.
that
You can get on. You can get on
That's
Netflix.
not good.
That's how they always spin it. I'm trying to protect you.
I am.
Well, listen,
funny.
Ebony, since you may not be joining us on Saturday night and you were thinking about curling up, what are we going to be doing for Sunday? Happy 305 day.
Ooh, it is
Hey,
305
turn
day.
up.
I ordered my grill, but it's not in yet.
That's fun.
Yeah.